so I had this conversation with one of my friends. We were talking about celebrities, and I've seen this kind of post float around on Instagram a lot. It's like a before and after picture, a lot of nasty comments and bullying going on, like, you know, oh my god, she looks like this and she looks like that. A friend of mine actually DM'd me this picture, and she was like, you know, this celebrity got so and so work done. I looked at it and I could tell she didn't get any work done, she just got her lips done. And she was like, no, look at her brows, she got a brow lift, and she got this, and her nose looks smaller here, her cheeks look fuller here, like she definitely got something done. And I'm like, no, it's just makeup, lighting, and angles. They make a huge difference. Like, I kept looking at the picture, I just kept zooming in and out, and I don't think that she got any work done. I sent her a picture, like a passport picture of me from when I was 13 years old and when I'm 21. Huge difference. I sent them both to her, and I told her I didn't get a freaking face transplant. But if anyone randomly saw this passport picture, they would immediately think that I got a whole face transplant, or I got like a nose job, a lip job, a cheeks done, Botox. People would talk shit. Eyebrows. Oh, my eyebrows. Do you agree or not? And she was like, yeah, you kind of do look like you got a lot of work done. And then I told her it's makeup. Makeup can really change your look. And then she was like, I think you should make a video on this. Like, I would love to see how you would change your features. I was like, holy shit, that's such a good idea. So I thought of showing you guys a whole transformation. Corolla ran over your face versus pretty glam, you know. I'm not even kidding, guys. This is actually a visa, a US visa that I just got like last month. And even the immigration officer looked at me, she's like, and she couldn't believe it was the same person. And I'm like, I swear to God, oh my God, I am so gonna get denied. And then she looks at me, she's like, you don't look the same. And I'm like, yeah, it's the plastic surgery. And she was like laughing at my jokes, whatever, thank God. I really thought I was gonna get denied, so I was like talking a lot, and I'm just like, I swear to God, it's makeup. I do makeup on YouTube, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. And she's like, okay. Luckily got my visa okay. So yeah, this whole video is just based on my makeup looks and how I transform myself. I actually transform myself because a guy called me ugly, and I'm like, fuck, I'm ugly now. What do I do? Makeup. Fun fact, that's how I actually got into makeup. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I transform my whole face. But yeah, before we begin, please, damn it, subscribe. Click the red button. Doop. Okay, so let's talk about brows. So this is like your lid, and this is like your crease, and I see some people, they have a lot of space. I felt so sad that I can never play with shadow because I have such a small lid space. There are people I know that have really tiny little, small little lid space, and they still can work shadows and cut creases. So like, don't worry about it. It's all about talent, which I don't have, but I thought that I had to have a lot of lid space to do shadow. So this is what my dumbass did. Okay, we've all had that moment where we just like shave off our eyebrows, and I did that. Here, if you look at my eyebrows, you can see how lifted and arched this one is. I filled them in so you really can see it. Like, look at this, how arched, and you see the space between this and this. Like, I had enough space to work with my shadows. If you see, this is the hairs, that's such a weird word to say, but this is how my eyebrow hairs grow. They're so thick, and they grow all the way till here, which I did not like because that would kind of droop my lid to like this. This is such a weird tutorial. Why are you watching me? But this is how my eyes would droop down, and then I wouldn't have that super sexy arch that I'm looking for. So this gave me an instant facelift, which people, when they get Botox, I've heard that they actually do it here to like lift your brows up, and they give you that young feminine look. But you could just do it with makeup, eyebrows, razor. And if I were to fill it in, this is how it would look. Let me show you. Say I would actually choose a lot of lid space versus thick eyebrows. I personally am not a huge fan of thick brows on my face, and I personally don't like this. Like, I don't know, I just killed a lot of lid space for myself, whereas on this side, so lifted, a lot of space to work with. And you know, it's eyebrow hair, it's gonna grow, it's not a big deal, but like, not a fan. I hate this. I absolutely hate thick brows on me.
So unfortunately, guys, I lost the audio to the next few clips, but I'm just gonna like, you know, guide you through it. I'm just plucking my brows, and it used to hurt a lot in the beginning, but now I'm so used to it that I can just do it. I'm a pro now. Hey, I use a razor on top and kind of shave them down to get that perfect line for my brows, and this looks a bit scary, but it's not. You just have to place your razor against your face and then turn it, and then boop, you chop off all the extra hair bits. I don't like using one of those tiny scissors that everyone uses. Like, I think it comes out really bad, and you can see how sad the other brow looks. So I'm just tweezing them off, and for some reason this part hurt. You can see me with tears in my eyes, but yeah, I'm just filling my brows and we're done.
I have super thick sideburns that grow so thick all the way like this. So what I do is I actually get them lasered, but for now we're just gonna shave them off. And then I also do shave off some of my baby hairs. This changed my whole face because I kind of changed my hairline. I personally like my hairline to be a bit square shaped because my face is so oval, and if I made it round, then my face is gonna look like an egg, if that makes sense. I kind of do my mustache as well, why not? and also under my chin. And I do go to BioLite and get the dermaplaning done, so I don't really do this anymore, but I used to do this all the time at home. I did dermaplaning a few days ago, so I don't think you'll see a huge difference. But that's all the gunk you can see here. So let's get into the makeup and how I trick people into thinking I'm amazing when I'm really not that great. So first, some moisturizer. And then I use this corrector to correct any blemishes, acne scars, under eye, and around the mouth. When I was young, I hated everything. Like, I hated how I looked. Like, when people were like, oh, how do you get into makeup? And like, do you have like a story? And everyone has a stupid story about how they found their mom's bag and they destroyed her purse, how they all stole their mom's. This boy came and made fun of me. He was making fun of my dark skin or whatever. He's like, you're ugly. He said something about like black disease. He's like, if you touch me, you would get blacker. If anyone touches Anncy, they would get darker too. Like, I have a black disease, which was so stupid. Like, boys, oh my god, imagine giving birth to one of those. Please god, don't give me a boy. That was the worst thing ever. So I was like, I'm really ugly. Like, I need to change my looks. And that's how I got into makeup, if I'm being very honest. Like, I felt ugly, got into makeup. So whoever he is, thank god for him, because 50-inch TV at the back, it's because of him. I got it with my YouTube money. So thank god for that dumb fuck. I don't know what he's doing or where he is. I really launched a freaking career over shitty makeup looks, which makes me so happy, you know? So I was like, you know what, why not make a video on this? Why not show you guys my tricks on how to like completely look like a different human being? This is like a little magic pot. It honestly makes a huge difference. If you're starting off with makeup and your makeup is so ashy, go ahead, correct your skin, correct your face if you want. Foundation's gonna sit so beautifully on top of it. So then I'm going in with my primer, and I actually only use primer on my smile line. I used to hate my smile lines because I keep cackling like a stupid ass every time. So I use them on my smile lines and I push it in. I feel like my smile lines are invisible now and no one can see them. This is my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and then I use a brush, push it all the way to my skin. And also when I was younger, I learned that foundations really don't look like what they are when you first apply them. What matters is how it looks like 4 hours from now, or maybe 3 hours from now. That's what matters the most. So for me, by the time I'm done with my makeup, my outfit, putting on some jewelry, perfume, and then I get into the car, it's a good 25-35 minutes and my foundation looks completely different. That's my secret for getting the perfect foundation. You want to go to the store, put the foundation on your hand, then roam around for a bit, and then come back, and you'll see for yourself your foundation really looks like really different. So now let me just tie up my hair, because I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, I like this comment. If you think her jewelry is fucking twisted, your mom's twisted. Like, people get so rude about it. Just pin your hair. Like, why don't you just pin your hair? I don't know why I get like really worked up over these kind of comments. They really piss me off. Like, I just spent 4 hours editing a video for you to like leave this comment. Like, thank you very much. Thank you. The next thing that I go in with is my NYX Stay Matte but not flat foundation. I used to think it's Stay Mad. Like, stay mad. It's Stay Matte. A little on my forehead. I had a huge forehead and just put it over here. It made my forehead look so small. Like, you want to stop at the arch of your brows, then this would naturally give me those cheekbones. So look at this. Let me just show you. This is how flat my cheeks look, and look at this. Because I used to do this and people would be like, you know, she looks like she got her cheeks done. And then when I would smile and laugh naturally, people would be like, oh my god, she got her cheeks done. It's not cheeks done, whatever. Just contour. Like, this is what I did. And then on top of that, I would put powder and blush. Ooh, my cheeks would look crazy. Okay, listen, this is my mistake. I never blend my jaw contour, but I like it. I can literally see a beard here. My friends would always be like, you need to put it down. So I'm just gonna give you the good advice. You do have to put it like here. Like, but I'm a little crazy, so I go a little on top, that beard effect. I kind of contour my full nose. I see a huge difference like that.
I don't know what that means. If you like, I can search the web for. I see a huge difference like that on.
Shut up, oh my god. So I bring it here. It makes your nose tiny from here. I have a whole video on how I contour my nose. You should definitely watch it. Now, my next step for concealer, I used to use the same product. This is the best product for brightening your under eye, and I use just dots, and that does the job for me. I go, okay, not dots. Since I want a small little forehead, a little down the line maybe, and then a little bit here, and I kind of fill the remaining gaps in. Okay, this is my trick. You want to blend, but you want it to be a little white. You want to push it in, but don't take that white cast part away. You don't want to take it out. That's what gave me that cheeks full of like Botox under eye look. I naturally have this under eye bag. It's like a dip under my eye. It's so weird. I've had it as a child. I've had it when I was a teenager, and even now I still have it, but like, you can't see makeup on because I highlight the crap out of it. And I know I look really pasty now, but I swear it's gonna come together at the end. My Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder, and again, you don't blend this. This has to sit on top of your skin. So for eyeshadow, I'm not doing much. I'm using the NYX bronzer. So this is the highlighted part, and this is where my contour starts. Let me just do one side so you guys can actually see the difference. This is my chin, jaw, all over here. You want to also do it under your lip and then my forehead. With your forehead, you want to be precise. You don't want to bring your bronzer here. And here's my biggest tip for cheeks. Don't ever bring your contour here. This area should be white. That gives you that lifted look. So just stop with your bronzer here. Here's a ton of bronzer. Look at how bronzy and how small my forehead looks here, how contoured my cheeks are. So when I'm talking, my cheeks literally look like they're gonna explode. You need to invest in a really good bronzer for your skin tone because it's different for everyone. It took me a while to get the best bronzer and I found it, and I've been using the same bronzer. It's in the shade Deep Pan for like 2 years now, or 3 years probably. I actually hit pan every December, and then when we play Secret Santa at university or school, I always go like, guys, can you please get me one of those? And people always get this for me. Everyone knows I love this product, and I'm kind of like pinching it from here. That's the key to make your nose super skinny. You start from here, never just from here. You want to start from here, pull it all in and bring it down. Moving on to my eyes, I wanted that almond cat eye look. Whatever you used for your nose, pull it in here and I kind of wing it out like that. And then I'm using the Sleek Contour Kit palette, and what I do is I use a shimmery shadow right in the center. Should I like zoom in so you guys can see what's going on? Probably. I use my brow pencil here. I kind of pull it in. This gives you that instant cat eye look. Look at this corner and look at this one, how dull and dead this one looks. So I do that, and then I also pull it on this side. You know, if you want, you can just create some shadow here by just using some eyeshadow, bronzer, anything dark here. That would instantly give you the puffy eye look. If you look at this side, it looks more feline and more almond shape, more cat eye shape versus this guy here. I'm gonna buff out the powder. Blush is one of my favorite products when it comes to makeup. I put it all over my face. Like, there's no placement. It's just all over my face. Just when you thought I was done, I'm not. We're gonna be contouring my face now. This is the crazy. This just changes the game. I use this brush, the Real Techniques brush with a rounded top, and I go like right underneath. This is gonna really sharpen up everything that I have going on. So the one last step for my eyes is mascara and lashes. Guys, I cannot tell you. Think of the ugliest person you know. I thought of my ex. What do you think of? Lashes will look good on a chicken, on a hen if you want to. Like, it will make anyone ugly look fabulous. And that's one thing I learned in those ugly days of mine. My mom doesn't wear lashes. In my culture, it's not a thing to wear lashes. Until I watched a couple of YouTube tutorials and I see a lot of people talking about these lashes. And then I used to get the Dodo lashes. They were the famous lashes back in the day. So step one, mascara. And when I say lashes, like, I mean the big scary ones that scare your mom away. So huge, so big that even your dog cannot identify you. So this is the one. It feels like an actual insect sitting on my face. Like, when you're driving, I cannot like just look like no, you need to be like you need to like look properly, because this can kind of mess with your vision. When you put it on, kind of feel blindsided. So just, you know, drive safely, people. We don't want any accidents with this makeup look. It's been so long since I wore lashes, guys. I'm just like, fly, bitch. Now we have highlighter left. Personally, don't like applying it here. I don't see a huge difference. I'm like, what's happening? Like, I don't see anything. But where I do apply, I apply it here and highlight here. Like, don't apply here, not here, but right here. Maybe right under your eyeball. What happens is it kind of makes that area look so poppy, more explosive, Botox cheek filler vibe, you know? And on top of my brows as well, kind of makes your eyebrows look more arched. Then again, you want to put it on your body. I put it all over my body. Now for the lips, back in the day, I couldn't get fillers. Like, I didn't have the money. It's very expensive to get lip fillers, and I got myself botched. When I got botched, I actually had to go back the next week and get them dissolved. So there's no YouTube video or a picture of me with those lips. I could not walk out of the house with those lips. Back in the day, I couldn't afford lip fillers. They're very expensive. So I used to, you know, use my friend. He is a lip sucker machine. So I personally hate my top lip. Like, I have literally little to no top lip, and I overline my lips like a lot. I do this anyway. Push it in. Oh my god. You can go longer. It makes a huge difference. Okay, kept for a good amount of time. I plump my lips a lot off camera to give me that plumpy lips. But now I go on to like overlining my lips. This is the MAC Cosmetics Impulsive lipstick. One of my favorite lipsticks for now. Like top nude. Look at that color. Oh, it's so perfect for fall. So I'm gonna apply more blush because I love blush. A good amount of setting spray. Then I'm using this little guy that I got from Miniso. Just a good fan to fan everything out. But yeah, you guys, this is the finished makeup look, and this is how I changed my face with just makeup, because one dumb told me that I was an ugly piece of shit. So jokes on him, I have a career now. But let me know what you think of this, and let me know if you've tried it. Like if you've done like a whole transformative look, tag me in it, show me, let me know, slide into my DMs. I want to see it. Please subscribe and follow me on my Instagram. It's at Anncy Twinkle, and also like the video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, you can fucking dislike it and fuck off. I'm just kidding. I have a bunch of plans. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, but I hope to see you guys in my next video.